Hi, I'm Kelly.
And I'm Deborah.
And together we're Two Gals Travel Tips. Today we're talking about questions or suggestions that we've gotten since we've been off for the summer. And one question we got is, what do you do if you have food allergies or dietary needs? So if you have a severe allergy, like anaphylaxis to peanuts or something, I would recommend that you get that translated into that language and show it to every server you see to be sure that you're not getting that product in your meal. And, honestly, Google Translate's great. If you happen to know somebody that speaks that language or reads that language, and they can be sure that the Google Translate is accurate, because you know how translation can be, just to be sure that you have that, especially if it's a severe allergy. I would definitely absolutely do that and show it to everybody. If you're going on a tour, most tour companies will ask you up front, do you have any allergies? We'll do our best. Certain airlines like Qatar is the one that sticks out in my mind. They have a lot of choices when you fly them for your diet, and they ask you like up front like what you need. And then for dietary needs, if you're a vegetarian or a pescatarian or something like that, you don't have to be concerned about being able to find availability of food in another country. That's pretty common. And my daughters are vegetarians and we've not had an issue really anywhere. Gluten-free might be a little more difficult if you're, say, in Italy. I'm not sure. But by and large, the safari companies, when I've been on safari, they've always met with us as soon as we get there to see if there's any dietary needs. And I was actually in Kenya, and the second hotel we stayed at, there was three Jewish couples from Israel there, and they were strictly they were very kosher. They were strictly kosher, and they even let them go in the kitchen and separate things. They were very accommodating with them, and really the chef came out and talked to them and every meal.
That's wonderful.
So they were very accommodating. So I don't think you really have an issue as long as it's not something very uncommon.
Yeah, and I think that's the best tip is have the question written down in that language. A friend of mine is very much lactose intolerant, and it's surprising how many things are like marinated in milk, like chicken, which I did not know, or what's added into different sauces, where cannot always know, is it milk or is it cream? And so depending on the liquid, it can have a more severe reaction for her. So it's good to have that translated. The other thing certainly is airlines. If you are on a flight that will be serving a meal, you can select your meal preferences, and they have all kinds of options that are available. You just want to make sure that you select that and for whatever your dietary needs are. But if it doesn't conform, then as we covered in another video, you can bring food on a plane. So just be prepared for that if that's something you want to do.